Welcome to all for the second session. So last class we have discussed about a factor of safety. We are in a calling of factor of safety. We calling. So what is the factor of safety means? Is defined as a ratio of ultimate stress to the working stress. So some metals as metals is less factor of safety. Some metals has a high factor of safety. So some metals will be checking for factor of safety here. So metals and conditions and the minimum factor of safety is required. The first one is cast metals. Cast metals is a high carbon content, so that we can factor of safety is considered as a 2. Wrought metals has a high toughness and hardened metals. Therefore, we can consider as a factor of safety as 1.5. Non-ferrous metals. Non-ferrous metals is a less iron content. So therefore, the minimum factor of safety is required as 2. Light alloy steels. The alloy steels is based on is a less hardened and compared to the brittle materials and cast metals. Therefore, the steel metals is considered as a minimum factor of safety has a 1.5. Hardened steel is also considered as a minimum factor of safety as a 2. Next we go for topic is load, stress and strain. So what is the load and what is the stress and what is the strain? Definition can be we are checking. So what is the load? The object of a machine is to transmit a motion through its various links to some particular part work has to be done. Means a load you can apply it on the load, which means to transmit motion through its various links. Particular it carrying out their functions to various parts of the machines are subjected to force whose analysis is essential to required. Therefore, these forces may be classified as the following useful informations. Useful due to energy transmitted by the part is always we are using of materials. The load carrying capacity is high. The load will be withstanding that particular machines. That can be useful for the transmitting motions. Dead weight forces due to weight of the individual parts in a machines, and frictional resistance and frictional forces can be resisted, and initial forces due to changes in its velocity. Okay, then in addition to the other forces may be existed due to the poor workmanship, due to non-homogeneity of the material, and due to reductions of the area caused determination of the materials. So these the informations of the metals. The load will be depends upon the considered on the load conditions. The other way of the classification of load conditions as also follows is a static load, live load, impact load and shock loads. These are also we are considering of the load conditions. Sudden load is we are applying on the load will be changes in the material properties. Suddenly we are applying the variations of the material properties and load conditions also. And live static load is also particularly some heavy loads will applied on its which does not change in its magnitude and for directions point of applications. And next one again is a live load. Live load means is directly applying on the load with some particularly machines that will be changes some particular materials. These are the main classifications of load distribution. And next one we go for stress. What is the stress? Is very important point of in the mechanical properties and mechanical strength of materials. Stress, when a body is subjected to an external force set within the body is a resisting force is called as a stress. Means when the particularly the force applied on the particular machines or particular point from unit area. Force per unit area means in that area will be force applied on in Newton per mm square of millimeter square of on that particular will be calculated on the stress. When the body is also subjected to an external force set off within the body is a resisting force called as stress, which resists the changes from of the body and are measured in the terms of force exerted per unit area. In engineering practice, the force is generally given in that newtons. In that the resisting square resisting in the can be calculated in the millimeter square, newton per millimeter square, and the newton per mm square is also called as a megapascal. In two kinds of stresses exist in the machine part: normal stresses, which always act in the normal to the stressed surfaces under the consideration, and shearing stresses. Second one is shearing stresses, which are parallel to the stressed surfaces, can be calculated. Then we go for strain. What is the strain? The strain is deformation of all the material bodies which are subjected to external force can be necessary deformed. So means its name is an indication. Strain means is a changing of length, change in length divided by original length. What is the original length? What is the change in length will be occur in the particular missions and points. Then that deformation means changing of some properties and change of length. It's called as a strain. For example, a long rod is subjected to an axial tensile load would be elongated, which will be while a column supporting to axial compressible and would be shortened. For example, on a same rod will be come to the tensile stress. What will happen here? Will be tensile stress means elongation, means pulling on both sides, the metal will be automatically elongated. That will be change in length in a particular rod. So these deformations will be produced in the member is designated by Greek letter delta. So the length of member length in the, if the length of the member be L and the deformation length will be gained in delta. So therefore the change in length divided by original length, this can be considered as a strain. We will go for next slide. Is so design procedure. So what is the design procedure? We can follow the machine design. Steps we can follow for designing procedures. The block diagram indicates general design considerations. Recognition of first point is the recognition of need, definition of the problem, synthesis, optimal and analysis and optimizations, evaluations and presentation. So recognition, what is the recognition of need? Means recognition means it involves the realizations of the problem, in the existing missions which requires a design solutions or the creations of new product. Okay, this is the definition of the recognition of need. Next one is definition of the problem. In this, the study of the specifications of the component is made. This includes physical and functional characteristics, cost, quality and operating performance will be required in the definitions of the problem. Means we can identify the problem, where the problems is occurred, how to solve, can solve the problems, and how will be identify the problems and why we can creating that one. So these are the we are finding of the definitions of the problems. Next we go for third step is synthesis. Synthesis means is an accumulations. Once the problem is defined, the conceptual design of the product is done at the sub-component level. So, and also the various factors influencing of the designs are studied. So that particular where the problems is occurs, how to solve, and what is the component level, what is the material conditions, you can all this it will be calculated in the synthesis level. Next we go for after synthesis, we go for analysis and optimizations. Analysis means is an analyzing of the products, analyzing of the materials studies, is called as an interactive procedure where the component is subjected to specific load conditions and the results are stated. If the results are not satisfactory, and then components are modified and will be redesigned. And go for optimization means it's concerned with the arriving at optimization design for certain constraint like minimum mass, tension, volumes, least values, cross-sectional areas, and all over the will be considered in the particular points. Analysis and optimizations are enter in the related to the black. And next we go for fourth point is after completion of analysis and optimization, we go for evaluation. Evaluation means checking or measurement. It is be considered with the measurement in the designed concepts with the specifications which are decided in the problem level. The evaluation often requires fabrications and testing of prototype models that can be evaluated in the step. We go for next one is presentation. After completing these steps, recognition of need, definition of the problem, synthesis, analysis and optimization and evaluation, with these are all completing, after we go for presentation. It is concerned with the documentation. Presentation means we will set up or documents will be ready, and we go for processings. And design means drawings, materials, specifications and assembly details can be presented on the particular materials and project. We can go for presentation. These are the main design process, and the particular black diagram shows the design procedure. Next one is use of data handbook. What is the way we are using of data handbook in the machine design is very important, because some materials, different materials we can be using in this machine design, but all that information is we are willing knowing that values, so that it will be accumulated, and all the document and set of problems, formulas, and all the data will be accumulated on book. That's called as a data handbook related to the only particular machines. In that data handbook, machines design is one idea where is shape and size and dimensions of the machine's elements are computed on the basis of the forces acting on it. So in that particular machines is an idea where shape, the forces acting on the machine's element will be set of stresses with the element, and the element should be strong enough. To resist these stresses. Hence, the knowledge about the types of stresses developed and the knowledge about the material that can be overcome to the stresses should be well known to the design element. It is very important point to data collections. The data about that properties of the materials and mathematically or empirically formula required for the design is prepared and made readily available in the data handbook. We have started the problems. You can use in the data collections means particularly steel, cast iron, what is the main properties of the, what is the strength, what is the elongations, what is the strains occurs in particular shafts, keys, what is the diameter of the standard sizes. So these are all will be taken directly from the data handbook. Next is the data handbook. What are the main things will be added in that one is about materials. Is only this design data handbook overcomes the following design about materials. Means materials means what is the data handbook contains the information about different types of materials that can be used as a machine element. It includes the properties of the metals like their strength, reliability, toughness, ultimate stress, magnitude, that can all over the properties can be returning on that metal contents. Next one we go for formulae. What is the formulae? We can directly assist in that particular data handbook. So everything related to the keys, shaft, and particular mechanics. So they directly we can taken from the formulas on that particular equations. So that handbook contains the mathematical and empirical formulas prepared on the basis of the mechanics and experiences. So these are the data can be collected in the formula. A list of formulas will be directly accumulated on the data handbook. Next one is standard sizes. Means standard size means some particular sharps and keys, flange couplings, knuckle joints. These are the main very important elements can be calculated on the standard sizes in Bureau of Indian Standard. That can be related to the standard sizes of meters can be accumulated in the design data handbook. Next one is drawings. So some particularly springs, flanges, knuckle joints, all the drawings should be ready within the data handbook. Directly we can data collection of the particular meters, what is the standard dimensions of the diameter, length and width of the properties. So all of the data collection will be directly taken from the data handbook. So next one is topic is stress concentration. What is the stress and how to acting on the stress concentration of the particular materials. What is the stress concentration? The stress concentration is the accumulation of the stress on a body due to sudden changing in its geometry. Means all over the metals, every metals will be suddenly changing of mechanical properties and some geometrical properties will be changes due to sudden acting on the loads or conditions. Regularly we can move to the stresses and forces acting on a body. Some load will be directly applied on that particular, there is no changes in the stress concentration, but in some times the load will be changes or a static load or a impact load will be suddenly applied on that particular machines. It will happen the sharp edges, corners and these are the materials will be changes, particle will be changes. So that sudden changes in geometry of the body due to cracks, sharp edges, ovals and decreases in the cross section area. Then there is an increase of the localized bodies stress near to the cracks, the sharp corners, ovals and decreased cross section area. The body tends to fail from these places where the stresses concentration is more. So to prevent a body from the getting failed, the stress concentration should be avoided or reduced. So it is called as the risers, stress risers or stress rising. In this irregularity of the stress distribution caused about the abrupt changes from called as the stress concentration. It occurs from the all kinds of stresses in this presence of fillets, notches, holes, keyways, splines, key shafts, roughness, scratches. So these are going to be stress concentration occur on that particularly in some machines and materials. They correct directly onto the some same points on that machines. Consider a member with a different cross section under a tensile load as shown in the figure. Shown in the figure in tensile load means a load will be elongated on both sides. Stress directly elongated both on both sides. What will happen here? The shows the nominal stresses in right and left hand sides will be uniform, but in the region where the cross section will be changing. See that in that figure we can directly observe. So what is the right hand and left hand side of this stress will be moved to the on both sides. So some interrupt and or cracks or holes will be created in that particular point. So what but in that region where the cross section is changing, so redistribution of the force within the occurs on the members within the most takes place. The metal near to edges is stressed considerably higher than the average value. The maximum stress occurs at the same point on the fillet that is directed parallel to the boundary at the point. So what will stress concentration major problems in that materials. So what will we consider in this one is we can avoiding of suggestion of remedies. Remedies also we can give and some solutions to avoiding of this stress concentration. So next one is we go for causes of stress concentration. What are the problems will occur in that problems, and how to solve this one, stress concentration. So first one is abrupt changing is cross sections of the machine member. Example is an stepper shaft, keyways, oil grooves is an abrupt changing of cross sections. Means sudden stress concentration will be automatically in the particular points or sharp edges or in a holes or in key shafts. It will be automatically changing in its cross sections. Uh, Next one is concentrator and road applied on the small area. Concentrated load applied on that small area means particularly in components small contact between each points and means contact between only point contact and line contact. That contact is contact between the wheel and rail. So wheel and rail means is a line contact or a point contact. Means only wheels and track is track on the metal is a concentrated load. When the suddenly we can be stress will be changes means suddenly applying on that load. What will happen here? The metal's properties will be changes. And contact between gear teeth. Gear teeth means also is there is a point contact or line contact. Gear and gear teeth contacting each other. So well on that point contacting area, the stress and concentration is more strain and maybe chances of temperature and friction. So these are the stress concentration occurs on the contact between the gear and teeth, and contact between ball and roof. So ball and race also is a contact between the stress concentration factor. Next one is third point is variations in the properties of metal from point to point inclusions. Means variations of properties means is always the metal will be changes in the atmospheric conditions. So what will happen? The internal cavities in the welding, mechanic inclusions. Internal cavities means while manufacturing the materials will be some losses of material properties. So automatically internal cavities will be occurred on that particular machines. So that will be in air bubbles or air cracks will be creating on that material. So that particular air cracks and air bubbles, the metal will be weakened. So that weakened metals when we are using of assembly mechanical parts or machining time, so automatically will be problem occurs in that area, or is maybe chances of easily breakdown. Next one is cavities in the welding. Cavities means regular we are starting the welding. So fillet and fillet rod will be applied on that material. So inclusions and welding the scrap setup area is there. So some continuously we are welding, no problem at all. You can chances of we are leaving a sudden breaking. So the way automatically the air cavities or air forms will be occurs on the continuous welding. And is next is metallic inclusions. Metallic inclusions while cavitating or riveting that particular metals, so automatically cavities will be formed on that mechanical inclusions. These are small scrap areas in a metallic inclusions means welding time or in a forging time. So metallic inclusions will be occurs. That means is the properties of mechanical will be changes and finishing product will not occurs or accuracy. So these are the stress causes of stress concentration, how to stress concentration, and what are the problems and the causes of the stress concentration. So next we go for stress remedies. Means what are the suggestions or solutions to avoiding of remedies to stress concentration, how to reduce the stress concentration. So first one is the providing of fillet radius so that the stress concentration maybe changes gradually. Means we are calculating means we are automatically the mechanical press in a square or a circular bars. So that avoiding of sharp edges. Sharp edges can be maybe chances of creating stress concentration. To avoid the sharp edges, we can changes of the fillet radius, that cross section may be gradually changing. Sometimes it can be elliptical fillet has to be used. Elliptical means is in a cross sectional area. So some corners the cross sectional area are elliptical shape or in a parabolic shapes that can be easily we can avoiding of stress concentration in that area. And next one is if a notch is unavoidable, it is better to provide a number of small notches. Is a notch is unavoidable in long bars. Some notches is not in missings, so that better to avoid a number of small notches rather than a long one. Small notches will be avoiding and rather than a long one. It reduces the stress, to reduces the stress concentration to large extent. So fourth point is if a projection is unavoidable from design consideration, it is preferable to provide a narrow notch than a wide notch. Projections of a unavoidable design consideration is preferable to the narrow notches than a wide notches. Means it's a long bars is there. So in that narrow notches can easily avoiding of square sections or in a notching of rectangular notch, square rectangle and V notches. So this can be avoiding the stress concentration. These are the notches will be narrow notches. And fifth point is stress relieving grooves are sometimes is provided. Stress relieving grooves means in some long pipes or long materials, stress relieving grooves means in that material some manufacturing time, so some chemical properties or inclusions or metal made time, so mixing of materials, so some cavities or stress relieving is there in that machines. You can easily avoiding of air bubbles or air cracks to create an air notches or relieving grooves in some particular small avoided areas. In that the presence of stress concentration cannot be totally eliminated, but it may be reduced to the some extent. So to reduce the stress concentration, the stress flow lines should be maintain their spacing as per as possible. So the changes in the cross section should be graduated to the possible extent. This can be achieved through the numerous ways. So some of the methods are shown in the below. So these are the methods of reducing the stress concentration. Means we are using avoiding of long notches, inclusion of some short notches will be sharpening edges. Means is a force flow around the sharp corners. Avoiding means the force will be not easily flow to the particular rectangle edges. You can updrafted so that you can that particular square notches easily you can sharpening of or bending that particular radius or fillet given to the notches. Can force will be easily passing to the notches. And the methods of reducing the stress concentration by providing a groove cuts. Means grooving cuts means the force flowing. Groove cuts means what is the use of groove cutting means continuously flowing of stress concentration or some external sources, so that you can we are using only one groove on that particular machines. You can include in that 2 to 3 or 4 notches will be given, so the relieving stresses will be easily relieved. So it can be chances of maybe better quality and more accuracy. So methods of reducing the stress concentration to providing a additional walls. So in that particularly some machines are in a side machines, you can just ending points are in a middle one or in a ending sections. So you can just creating a walls. Because of creating a walls, so automatically the relieving of stresses is also occurred, and easily the internal properties and internal other sources is there, so can easily relieving, and is preferred to more than 1 or 2 notches, or means is an only creating of somewhere point you can creating of walls. So what will happen here, the walls will be relieving the stresses. So that in this particularly the machines, So easily can you stress relieving can be avoided. Stress concentration avoided is in a better mechanical properties to machining. So better good quality machinings can be manufactured, also better accuracy, better experiences, and all over the qualities will be occurring all the good, it comes good. So that you can so these are the remedies to stress concentration factors. So overall review of in these sections. So machine design, what is the definition of machine design? So list of the classification of general consideration of machine design, general classification of machine design, define of the following: load, stress, concentration, factor of safety, general considering the factor of safety, stress strain diagram. These are overall view seen that in the this chapter. So thank you one and all.